about to go for a swim in the ocean in Sweden, and this is how you get there. You ask a friend to give you a double on the bike. Sweden! It's about 7 degrees, it's raining and a little windy. We're going for a swim. We're doing sun salutations here in Sweden in preparation for jumping in. This is going to be fun.
Yes, how was first day?
So here's Chris.
It's our morning ritual. We're going to go for a swim in the ocean. Going for a lovely little swim in the ocean. You think it'll be cold?
Oh yes, I'm excited. And it's a wonderful morning.
It is a beautiful morning. And we have some beautiful,
We have
some swans there. Yes. But yeah, we're going for a bit of a dip in the ocean here. And
only the brave are here.
only the brave, that's right. It's a little chilly. Okay. Oh. And how was your warm bath? It's good? Fantastic! I don't know that going in slowly is the right way about it. It's like a baptism. It's a baptism, isn't it? In and out, that's very quick. This let's just check. The water is
The water is around
6 degrees.
Yes, 6 degrees.
Wonderful. We'll be able to cool off. That sounds great. How brisk. So we're just having some Corona hugs. That's where you get very socially connected because everybody's in such a panic. So we try and avoid some panic and have some real life. So everybody now is going to have a sun salutation. We have a little yoga in the morning, and then we are off for a dip in this beautiful Swedish ocean. And how long do you normally swim?
Well, if I normally don't swim, I just sit in the water so that the cold gets in, so I can take in the whole freezing. I try to do 10 minutes, but it's getting colder now, so I don't know. Last time, what did I do? 5, I think?
10 minutes in icy, freezing water. It's pretty incredible what's happening here.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to do it today, but I'll try.
Pressure's on. Did you make that by yourself, Martin? Is that handmade?
Handmade.
Wow!
This morning.
By a real Swedish man.
Yeah.
That seems like a good thing to have as a reward for a little, yeah.
Is we're going to breathe 5 times the deep breathing, like your belly and your chest and even your neck. So you just, and you can breathe through your mouth or through the nose. It doesn't matter. Just, just a very powerful and deep breath. 5 times. Number 6, you breathe in and you hold about, say, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. If you cannot hold it, you just breathe out and wait for other people, And when you breathe out, you hold there for about 20 seconds, if you can. Otherwise, you just take normal breath. And then we start again with 5 powerful breaths, and then we hold our breath. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out, hold it, and then 5 breaths again, and then breathe in, hold it, and breathe out, hold it, and then 5 breaths again. So maybe we take 4 or 5 rounds. We see how we do. Right.
Thank you.
So we are starting to breathe now, all the way. Now all the way in. Hold. And breathe out and hold.
I'm going into the icy ocean. Oh! Oh! Woo! That is cold!
Now we all need some very warm coffee. Yeah, coffee. Time for some little Fika, yeah? Hello! Hello! What do you think of the Fika? Not everybody knows what a Fika is. What would you say is a Fika? We have a Swedish man here. What's Fika?
Fika is a time where you have a coffee and a cake.
Yeah?
And it's deeply embedded in our culture here. We do Fika. A Fika can be 5 minutes and a Fika can be 2 hours. It's just a coffee and something to eat, like something sweet.
But it's more than just to have to eat in the coffee, it's the connection, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Connection with others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really do Fika by yourself. Well, you can, but then it's just a break or
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pause.
I think we need more Fikas in the time of coronavirus. We need to have a connection. It's looking very, very nice here, isn't it? This is the Swedish Fika. Little delight. Yeah.
To the very end. Let me show you
So here we are having a Swedish Fika with some very lovely people. We have some very professional people here. We've just been for a swim, and in this group here, representative of Sweden, we have a doctor, we have a psychologist, we have a filmmaker, we have some very fabulous people, and I'm very interested to know what is the word on the street from some Swedish people. What do you think of the current situation of coronavirus? So maybe I can do a very impromptu interview and ask some questions. So what do you have to say? What do you think of the coronavirus situation in Sweden? Is something we have to worry big about, or a little bit, or?
Are you worried? Well, not much.
Not much to worry?
No. Well, I think it is actually a situation you need to be worried about, but you also need to kind of considering the risks and the advantages of being together. I would say that not being together is, for me, a bigger risk for having a kind of poor quality of life. Than to be isolated and cautious and not meeting people and to be healthy. It's not the way of living, not for me. I don't know how other people think, just my kind of...
Yeah. Okay, many thanks. Martin, what is your view of the coronavirus?
I think that I agree. I think that the downside of social distancing is, for some people, it's more dangerous than the virus itself. I think that has a real effect on people's wellness, and it's not really quality of life being so sick. And I think that you shouldn't lose your nerve, behaving reasonable, and everything should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, very good.
Indeed, absolutely, totally agree.
Absolutely.
A couple of us actually corona before. I think Vito.
Yeah, Vito just had coronavirus. Yeah, what was your experience, Vito? I'm going to come closer.
So it was actually 2 weeks ago when I had it, and I've been symptoms free for over a week now. It was initially, it was quite, I had a couple of days when I did feel a bit unwell, and 3 days I felt quite the weather, but otherwise I'm fine. So obviously I don't wish it on anyone. At the same time, I feel like you have to be responsible. So if you do get it, yes, no action. But otherwise, we have to.
Yeah, the fear is part of the problem, I think. Is the fear is more of the problem than the virus.
Exactly. So you kind of want to be vigilant, you want to be aware and cautious, but ultimately, be yourself, stay healthy, stay safe, but stay sane as well.
Yeah.
Because ultimately that is another side effect of the whole COVID-19 that we often are so in fear of getting it that we kind of isolate ourselves, and actually mentally we get ill mentally.
Yeah.
So it might be that.
Very, very much appreciate your views.
I need somebody who can love me and my worst. No, I'm you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I do the worst.
We are at a very popular outdoor Swedish restaurant by the water. You'll see the water in the background and a large line of Swedish people lining up to enjoy the delights of this particular outdoor eatery. It's certainly good to see life is somewhat normal here today.
I need somebody who can love me and my word. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I do the worst.
Really, this is one of the best I ate.
Perfect. We're now cutting our pizza. This is in Sweden, and they deliver the pizza with some scissors, literally, because everybody gets a pair of scissors. You get a pair of scissors to cut the pizza. So
I'm cutting. I'm making squares. Definitely, this.
I don't get this. Why scissors? It's easier. That's it. That's Sweden. Pizza in Sweden with scissors.
So the best pizza I
You
ate
can cut
when
your own
you,
slices.
When you were looking at
It's
it
ever
from
so
the
convenient.
bottom, you could see the sauce.
If you'd like to buy some scissors to cut your pizza, perhaps at home, it actually says they're pizza scissors. So I'm thinking a great business idea would be to come to school with the little rollers. It's a good business idea.
It's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I do the worst.
So we're actually on a bit of a bike path. Looks like a road. There's a centre divider and it's quite an active location for bikes. So I'm riding one of the Malmo hire bikes. There's plenty of stations around. It's nice to have the wind in your hair. Certainly a sense of freedom.
Everywhere I go, I am contemplating life. Letting my head down, but something still ain't right. I'm incomplete, and I don't see why. My heart is on hold, and my stomach's wrapped up tight. Ooh, I'm trying to keep my cool, but images of you are running through my brain. Ooh, I'm seeing all these new things, but they don't mean nothing without you there.
Here we are in Sweden at the Malmo bike roundabout. There's literally thousands of people riding past this roundabout, through this roundabout on a daily basis. You'll see that there are in fact, there's a board behind me which shows there in fact are 3,500 riders just today have passed through this intersection. You'll notice there's a wonderful sense of freedom. Not many people have a helmet. Helmets are entirely optional here in Sweden, which is, I think, quite wonderful, probably contributing to the health benefits. There's less people with diabetes, less traffic on the road because people are really enjoying their morning commute on bikes with the freedom to have the wind in their hair.
The beauty lies with you. I'm ready to share. That is really not the same. Without you there,
lovely. We have, it's a lot more men seem to be taking kids on bikes, and they're often taken in the Danish bikes. Are often being carried in the Danish bike, which is it's got a container in the front, and that's it's like a really good way to bring children around.
The beauty lies with you. I'm ready to share. That is really not the same without you there.
So lovely seeing children being driven off to an excursion from school in a bike, in a carriage. How cool!
So help me out, oh, it's getting dark. I need your light to guide me now. Ooh, I'm trying to keep my cool, but images of you are running through my brain. Ooh, I'm seeing all these
We have the communal bikes are stored here. There's plenty of bikes available. And over this side we have the scooter zone. This is where the electric scooters are stored, a parking area for electric bikes.
the beauty lies with you.
To the local park, put your skates on, have a game of ice hockey outside. How cool is that? One of the very good things about Sweden is that it has a very high degree of wind power all over the country. Here's an example of the old school wind power, the old windmill. Very impressive engineering, and certainly very quaint to have this right in the centre of Malmo in Sweden.
Perfect afternoon, feel this puppy, so I stay where it's sunny, and I call you to come and meet me. You said cool, give me 15. We grabbed some sand out by the beach, enough to fill an hourglass for eternity. You take my hand and you ask me, are you sure this life's your dream? And I say it may take some time to find what you're looking for. I swear I never wanted more. Yeah, I say it may take some time to find what you're looking for. So baby, what you looking for? Then we hit the road, cruising seaside, Highway 1. Arm was outside, flap our wings, learning to fly. We take off, fill the pink skies. You find the map in my glove box, just to see the lines we've crossed. You ask me where is the drop off, are you sure we're not just lost? And I say it may take some time to find what you're looking for. I swear I never wanted more. Yeah, I say it may take some time to find what you're looking for. So baby, what you looking for? Oh, it might take some time to right your wrong. The ink won't dry until we draw. So let's go out and find where we belong. say